Hello, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. Enjoyed the last week. And thank you for your comments and your feedback on the first video, which I had posted last week. So today is a second stage we will be talking about in things what you want. So just going to have a quick one on the last video that we should think in yes form. So rather than what you don't want, we're going to focus on what we want. So I hope you all have made a list of what you want. And beside that, we're going to practice thinking in positive terms. Now, I had a couple of friends who asked me, there are things which you don't want, but you don't want anything in the replacement. So, for example, if somebody says, would you like some tea? Or you want some coffee? And then people would say, oh no, I don't want tea, I don't want coffee. So then how does that work with what we learned last week? And I think what we have is either you want something or you don't want. But what we're going to do is, or what we should do is change the I don't to I'm fine. So if somebody says you want this and you say, yes, please, or I'm fine. Thank you. So then you're kind of eliminating the no thing within your thought process and how you're talking. So that's the one note. If you have any difficulties or if you have a particular scenarios where you can't find a replacement or you can't really turn the sentence into positive affirmation or positive sentence, feel free to get in touch. I would be more than happy to help. The second stage now is it's really important, but I would strongly recommend that you only start following that once you have mastered the step one. So thinking in yes or in positive. Okay. The second one is visualization. So what we want is what we are thinking. So that's one step we have cleared. And then we would visualize this. Now, the reason to visualize is you are then expanding your thought into more images. So your mind can actually see things more. So it kind of takes away more space in the processor of the mind and also the memory of the mind. Now, the way to visualize is, you first have to put your desires, and don't go for a crown on the day one. You can start with something really small. I mean, mainly, I've kind of summarized a few important aspects of our life which we would want to have. One, the top most important, which kind of inspired me to start doing these videos, is your health, your body. Number two, you would, want a home, your work, your relationship, and probably your personality. You may want to change your personality in some ways. If there could be some aspect of your personality or how you perceive the world or how others perceive you, you may want to change that, or anything. It could be, like I want to make sure I don't miss my bus, or I will change it. I will catch my bus. Okay. So how to visualize is we need to give more and more and more details of what we really want. Okay. So I'm going to go through a couple of examples to give you what extent you can visualize and give the details of your desire. The more detail you do, the more in-depth visualization you do is better. Okay, so number one, how to visualize. So I'm going to take an example of a home. So, you may have a desired home. So, I'll tell you when and how to do it, but I'm just going to give detail at this point. You would think when you close your eyes and then you start seeing your dream house or home right in front of you. So you need to give details like how does it look from the front, whether there is a drive or not drive, whether there is a cars parked, how the hallway looks like, what color hallway, whether there is a window, whether there is a shoe rack. You go to the kitchen, what equipment you have, what's the layout, what's the design, what's the color of the wall, what's the color of the wardrobe, whether it's a 4-hob gas or 5-hob gas, whether it's a, there is an American fridge or an integrated fridge, or give every single detail as you were standing and you're kind of looking at your own dream house and you're there is what you need to think. You go to the bedroom, bathroom, garden, the shade, however you want your house to be or your home to be, you are visualizing as you are in that right now at that moment. Okay, it's really, really important. And another thing, which is kind of going back to the last lecture, last video of the thought process, is you only visualize what you want. Okay, we do not want to bring something in our visualization which we do not want. Okay, the second one is work. So you can visualize what sort of work you are doing, how your desk is looking, how your boss is, your manager is, how he behaves with you, how he treats you, how your colleague treats you, is how you want to be. You need to visualize it, regardless that is in reality right now or not. But it's really important that you visualize every single detail. How far it is from your home, how is your journey, whether you enjoy your journey, how you drive there, every single detail, how much you get paid, every single detail you desire. You need to keep expanding. Okay, then we talk about relationship. So you can think of a person, him or her, how they look, how they talk to you, how they respect you, how they give you opportunity to grow, how you spend time with them. And you can kind of combine your visualizations as well. For example, you've got your home which you are visualizing. You can put your desired partner if you're single at the moment, or if you are already married, you can still visualize the way you always desired your relationship to be, and you can kind of see everything in your visualization process in detail. Okay, so this is how you visualize, is to put as much detail as possible. Now, when to do this, and there are two best times to do, and I would recommend you do at both times. Okay, it's one when you wake up, and two just before you actually sleep. So you are on the bed. You can do either lying down, lying on your back, or you can be sitting cross-legged or on an armless chair. I prefer sitting because I make sure I don't fall asleep. But you could do that. You could really just lying down on your back and do this visualization technique. Now, what you're doing is, if you are sitting, then make sure your spine is comfortably erected and you're sitting straight. Your posture is right and straight. And I would start with a couple of deep breaths. Okay, you breathe in from your nose and you breathe out from your mouth, and then just calm yourself, and then you sort of start the process of visualization. So the visualization is kind of expanding your thoughts and seeing a picture or a movie of what you want, what you desire. I know some of you might be familiar with this. The challenges could be there, but make sure you're doing this at the time when you're not distracted. Same thing, as soon as you wake up in the morning, you should do that. I'll give you more details of the technicality at the later videos once I've covered other topics which I really want to give away and kind of get you to practice that. So to summarize this video, I would say make sure you are following the step one. Think positive, or think in yes form. We get rid of no completely, and then we visualize, and we can start visualizing from any desire. I mean, what examples I gave you are literally just examples, but you could have any other desire, but you need to visualize in as much detail as possible. Okay, I hope this video really helps and adds value to what you want to do in life. The purpose of me doing this video and the following videos are purely to share the knowledge and experience I have, and reach out to you guys and share it with you, so you could also be happy and get what you want. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you have any comments, any feedbacks, any suggestions, please feel free to get in touch with me. I'm mostly posting this video on via Facebook or WhatsApp, so I'm sure you would find my contact details over there. But thank you very much. I pray for everyone's happiness, and you take care of yourselves. And thank you very much for watching. Love you all.